So today I started to launch a new series called Weird Stories from Rob's Childhood. When I was younger, about 4 or 5, I used to go up to a place called Bright, which is up in somewhere in Victoria. And what we used to do is buy ice cream. Now, I was only little, so a little bit of ice cream went a long way with me. So I'd be eating my ice cream and get really bored. And I'd get it, and I'd put it into my pocket to save it for later. About 2 days later, Mum would be cleaning out my shorts and find this melted ice cream in there. I did this about 5 or 6 times throughout my entire childhood. You'd think I would have learnt after the first time that ice cream doesn't belong in the pocket, but obviously not. And apparently I used to have this weird obsession with wearing as little clothes as possible at all times. Like, I would crack it if I had to stick on something nice or even a large amount of clothing, no matter when it was. Even in winter I would try and wear as little clothes as possible. Whenever I used to kiss Mum goodnight, this was when I was about 4 or 5, by the way, I just needed to put that out there. I would kiss her, but not right. I'd go to kiss her on the cheek and, well, I would bite her. Not like a proper type bite, but just a little nibble. I don't know why. It was really quite creepy. I used to have this weird obsession. I used to own about $1,000 worth of Lego. And what I would do was lock myself in my room for 5 or 6 hours a day and reenact with the Lego some of the memories that I'd had that day. So if I'd gone to the shops, I'd build myself a shopping centre out of Lego and reenact what I did at the shops, no matter how boring it was. Once I actually built a house and reenacted myself sleeping, so I made my little minifigure, I'd just hop into bed and that was it. I used to have a weird obsession with staying up past my bedtime, which when I was about 4 used to be about 7:30. One time what happened was, Mum and Dad were watching TV, and we used to have this gap between where the TV was and the wall, so I hid inside that gap. It was big enough just to fit a small little boy. And hours passed. It got to, I reckon, about 10 o'clock before I decided I should probably come clean, and I stepped out shamefully, because I was just too exhausted to even care. Back when I was younger, Mum and Dad used to have to take, not technology off me when I went to bed, but toys, my Hot Wheels. I used to sit there underneath the doona of my bed and play Hot Wheels until God knows when in the morning. Like, seriously, you would have thought that I would have played on my Game Boy or my DS, but no, I was obsessed with Hot Wheels. Now, probably the most embarrassing thing from my childhood is I would never step out of the shower without a towel, but I would leave my towel in the towel rack opposite. So what I would do is I would get out of the shower and I would call. Well, I'd open up the door to the shower and I would call for Mum, Dad, or my brother or my sister to come up, open the door, pass me my towel before I would step out of the shower. Now, finally, I am a fussy eater, and that's probably an understatement. I'm probably the fussiest eater you'll ever meet. If it's not meat, if it's not chocolate, I won't eat it. So anyway, I was at a party when I was about 5 years old, and I took a bite of the birthday cake. I decided I didn't really like it, so when my mum asked if I didn't like it, I said, I'm allergic. Just trying to be the polite person that I was. So anyway, she called Mum in an absolute panic, saying, Rob ate this raspberry cake, he's allergic to it. What help do? To which Mum replied, oh, he's not actually allergic, he's just a bit shy and didn't want to say he didn't like it. So I sent that poor mother into a complete frenzy because I was too awkward to say I didn't like something. Still hasn't really changed to this day, to be perfectly honest. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and click the subscribe button below, and I'll see you next week, and I love you.